Wheeling, West Virginia, home of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Basketball Tournament, presented by the Health Plan. Welcome inside the West Banco Arena here in Wheeling. I'm Jack Wither. Thank you for joining us right here on the Mountain East Digital Network. And what a game we have to start out this wonderful tournament week. It is on the women's side. Number 7, Glenville State. The Pioneers come in at 18-10 overall under first-year head coach Emily Stoller. They're taking on the Falcons of Notre Dame College, the number 10 seed on the women's side under fifth-year Lauren Macer. Of course, Lauren was a coach there at Notre Dame College, graduated from Notre Dame College as well in 2013, but coached, went away for a couple seasons over to Purdue, Fort Wayne, and now has returned to the Falcons here in the 23-24 season. On the other side, another head coach that played at her alma mater. It is Emily Stoller. In her first season, took over for Coach Stevens, who moved on down to Marshall, where Stoller graduated from Glenville State back in 2020. Came over from Cleveland State. She scored in 3 seasons 1,494 points. So two good head coaches here today for Glenville State and Notre Dame. Of course, you look at these two back in the regular season, they split. First, Glenville State defeated Notre Dame College up in South Euclid, 86-75. And then on the return visit down to Glenville State, it was Notre Dame College winning 94-86. We take a look at the numbers here of these two teams. First, for number 10, Notre Dame, 10-18 overall. They were 6-14 in the Mountain East Conference. They averaged just under 68 points a game, giving up 75 to their opponent. For Glenville State, they come in with an overall record of 18-10, 11-9 in conference play. They like to get up and down the floor. They score 86 points a game. They give up to their opponents 79 points a game. I bring in my color commentator here today, Mr. Lynn Olam. Lynn, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Got two. This is a great tournament already, but what a matchup on the women's side here to start things out. Number 7, Glenville State. Number 10, Notre Dame College. And again, like I was saying, these two teams split in the regular season.
Well, Glenville plays that type of system that they can play their way in games or out of games.
Yes.
And Notre Dame does have some athletes. I just saw them play earlier in the week, so this is going to be an entertaining one.
Yep. You take a look at Falcons over on their side. They've got Noelle Weathers, the 6-foot sophomore forward. Second team All-MEC. She's pretty much a double-double machine, 12.8 points a game, 9.1 rebounds. She had a double-double in their victory in their last outing against Glenville State, where she scored 10 points and 10 rebounds. On the other side, you've got Haya Haywood, a first-teamer All-MEC for Glenville, comes in averaging almost 18 points a game. In their last outing again against Notre Dame College, she scored 28 points in that loss. And then you got to look at Lauren Calhoun, who transferred down from Wheeling, a graduate student. She's a second-team All-MEC. So you got some players on both sides of the ball here for these teams.
Well, they're both, the two girls that you mentioned are both big-time players. They do it in different ways. Weathers is more around the paint, one of the biggest, strongest, most athletic kids in the conference, and Haywood's just up and down the court with quickness.
Yep. So it's number 7, Glenville State, number 10, Notre Dame to christen the tournament here all week long. And then we've got number 8, West Liberty, and West Virginia Wesleyan, the number 9 seed, coming up later today on the women's side. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. It's Glenville State and Notre Dame College coming up next here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Your employees and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan. Here for you.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Choosing health coverage for your...
Welcome back inside the West Banco Arena here in Wheeling, West Virginia for live streaming coverage of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Basketball Tournament. Jack with Lynn Allman here courtside as we take a look again at the starters for both of these teams. Number 7, Glenville State, the Pioneers at 18-10 overall, and the number 10 seed, Notre Dame College Falcons, coming in at 10-18. First for the Falcons, they'll start with 5'6", redshirt junior guard Rachel Richardson, 7.9 points a game. Lily Carlson will get the start, the 5'9" junior guard, averaging 9.5 a contest. Then they'll go with the second team All-MEC player and 6-foot sophomore forward, Noelle Weathers. She averages almost 13 points and 10 rebounds a game. 6-foot sophomore forward, Belle Zerzo, will get the start, 3 points a game for Zerzo. And rounding out the starting lineup is the 5'7" junior guard, Carly Anchor, 9.8 points a contest for Anchor. And again, they come in as a team, 68 points a game, 75 points a game to their opponents. Shooting-wise, field goals, 41% from the field, 33% from behind the arc, and a team from the foul line, 66%. For the Pioneers at Glenville State, they'll go with the starting 5 of Kamaya Lyons, the 5'7" junior guard, averaging 6.4 points a game. Dream Cherry will get the start this afternoon, the 5'5" junior guard, averaging 9.1 points a game. Lauren Calhoun, the 2024 second-team All-MEC selection, the 6-foot graduate forward, averaging 13.7 points a game and 7.4 rebounds a contest. Haya Haywood, the 5'6" senior guard, first-team All-MEC, 17.7 points a game. And to round out the starting 5 for the Pioneers, Shalon Miles, the 5'5" sophomore guard, averaging 11.5 points a contest for head coach Emily Stoller. And again, we talk about these two head coaches, Lynn, and both of them coaching at their former schools. Of course, Stoller played 3 seasons for Coach Stevens, who has moved on to Marshall. She scored almost 1,500 points in just 3 seasons, so she kind of knows what she's doing.
I think she scored that many against West Liberty, West Liberty alone after calling her games in our place. But both coaches do a really nice job, and I don't know if there's been a tougher job for anybody than the country than Emily Stoller to take over what she inherited, meaning that's a team that plays for national championships every year.
Yeah, of course, Glenville State coming into this one, they've been to the championship game in the MEC 6 straight years under head coach Stevens. And again, she has moved on to Marshall and doing a wonderful job down at Marshall University. And then for the Falcons, you've got fifth-year head coach Lauren Macer, who graduated from Notre Dame College in 2013 and played for them as well. So she knows a lot about what goes on for the Falcons over on that side. Take a look at our officials for this afternoon's ball game. Brad Robert is the lead official. Emily Murphy and Justin Ehrman is the officiating crew. Tim Rain also the alternate today for this contest. And again, welcome inside a beautiful West Banco Arena here in Wheeling, West Virginia, as we get things started in this men's and women's Mountain East Conference basketball tournament. And now we'll turn it over to the PA announcer for the introductions and of the starting lineups and the national anthem.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
There you have the starting lineups. Number 7, Glenville State, and number 10, Notre Dame College, getting things started here in the women's side of the tournament. Jack Withrow alongside Lynn Alleman here on court side. Today's starting lineups are presented by McKinley Architecture and Engineering. Experience, innovation delivered. Again, for the Falcons, we'll go with Richardson, Carlson, Weathers, Zerzo, and Anchor. And for the Pioneers of Glenville State, Lyons, Cherry, Calhoun, Haywood, and Miles. Glenville State in the home white jersey, says Glenville across the chest in the blue with the blue numbers. And the Falcons of Notre Dame College in the gold jersey, says Falcons in script in white across the chest with the blue numbers. It'll be Calhoun and Weathers jumping, controlled by Glenville State, and just like we expected, quickly down the court, the layup missed. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons.
You're going to see a lot of possessions in this game.
Glenville State likes to get up and down the court, in your face, 94 feet the entire game. And now you already see the full court pressure, and as a player goes crashing into the press row. And that would look like, was that Weathers that crashed in there trying to save it? So the ball out of bounds and over to Glenville State.
Yeah, the deflection was off the Notre Dame player, so she had to try to save that.
Man-to-man defense for the Falcons. Over on the right side, Lions. Now they work it back out. Now they drive down the left side of the lane by Miles. That one no good, and rebound cleared out and all the way up ahead. They get it to Zerzo in the paint, and she'll put it up and in.
And that's what you have to do against this type of pressure, is throw over top.
2-0 early, Notre Dame. Dribble drive into the paint there for Glenville State. That one won't go down for Haywood. Tipped around and controlled by Notre Dame. Lily Carlson will bring it across the timeline. She'll dribble down in the paint. Now we've got a foul on the floor, and that'll go against Shalon Miles. That'll be her first, team foul number 1.
You can see on 3 of Glenville's already possessions, all drive moves, trying to finish with the left hand.
And as expected, you talked about the system. The system calls for a lot of rotation on and off the floor with their roster. They'll play a lot of ladies here this afternoon. Left side, Richardson picks up her dribble. Gets it back out to Carlson. Man-to-man defense for the Pioneers. Carlson, spin move in the paint, and lost it though. And now a turnover right back. And that's going to be an offensive foul. And it looked like, let's see, we may be going, they get the foul on Rachel Richardson. That's her first. And I believe they're going to go to the monitor to take a look at this. Of course, this is something we're going to do here this week. The officials review. We have the opportunity to take a look at certain calls, not all of them, luckily.
Correct. And this one, it's probably, did the elbow go to the head?
Yep.
Any blow to the head is going to go to a review.
So they'll look at the review of this to see if the common foul will be upgraded any. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in right here on the Mountain East Digital Network all day long. The women's side, Glenville State, Notre Dame in this one here, and then it'll be West Liberty and West Virginia Wesleyan. The 2:30 matchup right after this one.
For all of our viewers out there that this is a first-time experience with the Mountain East Conference Tournament, or if you've never been here in person, you have to take my word for this. I think it may be the best ran, most entertaining Division II basketball tournament in the country.
We take a look at the replay there, and there was some contact there. I'm not sure what will come of this, as the officials have talked to both head coaches, and now the officials coming together. to see if this is upgraded.
We were checking to see if there's a potential for an upgrade situation, but we determined that it's just a common foul.
So it is just a common foul. So Emily Murphy has relayed to us. So the foul was on Rachel Richardson, and that's her first. Team foul number 1 on Notre Dame. So it'll be Glenville State ball. They'll inbound it across the way in front of the Falcons bench.
And this system is designed to force turnovers, and that's the second for the Falcons already.
Sanaya Morris will trigger it in. So as she gets it into Haywood out top of the key. Again, man-to-man defense for the Falcons. Skip pass here to the near side.
Notre Dame is in a zone now.
Haywood penetrates, kick to the corner for 3, wide open, not off the back of the iron and into the hands of Notre Dame College. Richardson brings it across the timeline. 5 more players set to check in for Glenville State at the next dead ball, and another turnover. As over on the far side, it was Belzerzo who stepped on the line and out of bounds.
This system is a play-by-plays nightmare.
Who's in, who's out?
Yeah, it really is, but it's been an effective system, and they've been doing this for years.
Early going here, first quarter, 2-0 Notre Dame. A slow start with both of these teams as they kick the ball over on the right wing. The 3 off the iron by Peyton James, and again a rebound into the hands of the Falcons. So early going here, Glenville State getting looks at it but can't knock anything down. As another turnover on Notre Dame College. Haywood back to the corner. Oladay penetrates, and then I swing it back around the perimeter. That 3 off the mark, and again, just one shot and done for Glenville State here early.
Weathers did lead the Mountain East Conference in rebounding this season. She has 4 in this game.
And another turnover. They get Carly Anchor with taking the shuffle step. And again, we like to call them line changes in hockey. I know we're sitting on some ice here inside the West Banco Arena.
That's a good point.
So it kind of fits with the Glenville State system. As Haywood brings it across the timeline, works it over on the right wing. Looks to get a screen, now left side, picking up her dribble. Back out top, the 3 off the mark, and again, one and done for Glenville State. Weathers brings it across the timeline, picks up her dribble. She's looking for help, threw it off the leg, and lucky for her, Purchase was standing on the line when she grabbed it.
The pressure is just relentless. They just do not give you a second to breathe.
6 turnovers so far for the Falcons, and almost a 7th. Jackson works over on the right side. 3 up and in from the right wing for Carly Anchor, the junior out of Akron, Ohio. That's her 33rd three-pointer of the season, and the answer down on the other side. Off the mark, and again a rebound for the Falcons. Almost another turnover. That one was tipped by Glenville State. It'll stay with the Falcons. Glenville State starting 0 of 8 from the field. As another line change for head coach Emily Stoller. 5-0 here early in the first quarter. Heads up, Lynn. And now we have a stop, and that's going to be a 10-second violation.
I was about ready to catch that one.
Yeah, you got to be ready, catch and shoot. 6:33 to go, first quarter. Notre Dame leading Glenville State 5-0. Notre Dame coming in the 10th seed here on the women's side. And Glenville State, number 7, and they work it down in the paint. Calhoun goes to work, and her shot not there, but she draws a foul. And she'll go to the line for 2. They get the foul on Weathers. The second team foul as Calhoun will step to the line. The graduate student, 47% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the first one, too strong.
Calhoun was an all-conference performer at Wheeling University the last couple of seasons.
And she's been a double-double machine pretty much her entire career. Second shot up, and that one off the mark. And we have a lane violation on the Falcons. Bit of an odd delivery on the foul line for Calhoun. The officials going to the scores table. It was a lane violation on Notre Dame College. So the second shot for Calhoun. And that one off the mark as well. And rebound into the hands of Jackson. Quickly they try to trap her. And now a reach-in foul. And that'll go against Esther Olade. And with the dead ball, another 5 Glenville State players back out on the court. Pressure being applied. And finally getting in to Jackson. She tries to work it up court. Trapped there, loose ball. And a scramble for it. And it'll be a held ball. It'll stay with the Falcons. And now it looks like maybe one of the Glenville State players was hurt during the scramble there. That's Corinne Purchase still down on the floor. I don't know if she maybe bumped knees going in or what happened there. She remains down on the floor. And the training staff coming out to check on her. And she is quickly up on her feet, but slowly. And she is limping, Lynn, and it could be a case of where the ladies came together here, and we can check the replay here, or maybe even she turned an ankle. I really couldn't really see anything on that replay. Or somebody maybe come down on the ankle. Sometimes that happens. And a lot of times it's your own player.
Yeah.
6:07 to go here, opening quarter. Still 5-0 Notre Dame College. Not a good start for the Pioneers shooting-wise. Lily Carlson, the junior, out top between the circles. Backs in, now loses her footing. And a scramble for it, another held ball. This time it'll go over to Glenville State.
You know, it's amazing how many times over the years that Glenville potentially can force more turnovers than a team takes shots in a period. And that's the case already today.
Of course, we'll see later on in the tournament, Western Union State. And Charles Marshall kind of runs the same system. Of course, I believe he was an assistant at Glenville State at one time. Or he was the head coach at Glenville State.
I coached against him a few times there.
Rebound, and we have another held ball. And this will go to the Falcons. So again, Glenville State, wow. Starting out on the day, not very good from the field. Getting good looks, just can't knock them down here so far. And another back tip and turnover. Haya Haywood, top of the key. Kick back out. Miles, she'll penetrate down the left side of the line. High off the glass, won't go, and a scramble for the rebound to the Falcons. Carly Anchor pulls it up, gives it inside, spin move. Not there for Lily Carlson, but she draws a whistle, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
as this line change comes in, I think one of the biggest differences with this Glenville team, as the teams in the past, they've had generational talent the last 3 or 4 years, kids that only come by every decade or two.
Yep.
And this team still has talent, just not as high end. They don't have first team All-Americans on this team.
Second shot up and in, both shots good for Lily Carlson, a 71% free throw shooter coming into today, makes it 7-0. Of Notre Dame College. Once again, these two teams split in the regular season, each winning at the other's home court. Nice penetration there, up and in for Esther Oladay to finally unwrap the scoring here this afternoon for Glenville State. Starting out 1 of 11, and now another steal for Miles, and she'll lay it up and in, and maybe this gets them started, Lynn.
Well, they're getting opportunities. They've probably doubled the amount of shots that Notre Dame has taken.
Quickly down the court. Jackson works it over in the right corner, and another takeaway as Miles just reached in and grabbed it away. She'll penetrate right down the middle lane. Her shot won't go down. Rebound to the Falcons. Lily Carlson into the corner to 3. That one too strong. Calhoun with the rebound. 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 7-point advantage for the Falcons over the Pioneers. Out top, Oladay, as Miles comes up and takes it from her. They're looking for Calhoun. She's got it down inside. Ball blocked away. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Glenville State. .346 to go here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, there should be a media timeout, I think.
They did not take it, as Morris will inbound underneath her basket. Kick out to Haywood straight away. Nice ball movement. Shot won't go. Rebound knocked away, but right into the hands of James, and she can't get it to go down. She'll get it back up and reset the offense for Glenville State. Haywood into the paint, and they're going to get a foul. I believe this will go against Lily Carlson. Take a look at the replay. That's her first. Team foul number 3 on the Falcons, as Haywood will step to the line.
You know, one of the things that people don't quite understand about this system, you look at how many points they score, they're always one of the nation's leaders. You see how many turnovers they force, they're always one of the nation's leaders. But one of the great things about this system is the ability to offensive rebound the basketball.
Yeah. Second shot up and in for Haya Haywood. The senior makes both. Her first 2 points of the afternoon makes it a 1-point ball game with 3:23 to go here in the first quarter. Game number 1. 4 games on tap today, 2 for the women, 2 for the men. They'll play tonight starting at 6 o'clock. Skip pass here near side, corner 3, up, too strong. Rebound into the hand of Weathers, and she can't get it to go down, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Weathers is really good on the low block, and that's the first time she's touched the ball in this game, other than helping to break the press or a defensive rebound.
First shot up for Weathers. She rattles that one in. That's her first points of the afternoon. Again, coming in, almost 13 points a game, almost 10 rebounds a contest, as she knocks both of those down. Sophomore shooting 64% from the foul line on the season, as Haywood penetrates down the left side, and they will say it's off of High Haywood over to the Falcons. Take a look at the replay. Full court pressure being applied, under 3 minutes to go. Carlson trying to work it across the timeline. She does. And they are all over her, and now we're going to get a reach-in foul. And that will go against Dream Cherry. That'll be her first foul. And is it team foul number 5? It is. So 2 shots coming up for Lily Carlson. 2 of 2 from the foul line this afternoon. Make it 3 of 3. Junior out of Stowe, Ohio, 9.5 points a game, a 71% free throw shooter from the foul line, knocks both of them down. Makes it an 11-6 advantage for Notre Dame College. Out top, Purchase works it over on the left side. Give inside, and that shot short from Morris, and a scramble for it. Morris gets it back and puts it up and in. Didn't give up on that play.
Well, they're just relentless, and again, it's all about they are going to press on makes and misses.
Pressure again, and we have a 10-second violation. So another turnover on Notre Dame. I've got 15 turnovers here in the first quarter. And
they're winning the game.
Yeah.
So
well, that goes back to 15% shooting for Glenville State. A little over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 11-8 your score. Morris loses a handle on it. Carlson picks it up, works it down the right side. And then a reach-in foul. And I believe this will go against Kamai Lyons. She tried to back pick that one. So that will send Lily Carlson back to the foul line, where she is perfect here this afternoon, 4-4. First shot up and in. As a team, 7 of 7 from the foul line here in the first quarter for Notre Dame College. So that kind of helps offset all the turnovers. Second one rolls in for Carlson. As we go under 2 minutes, 13-8. Long three, and that is good for Haywood. Now, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons.
Glenville really needs Haywood to get it going. She's capable of big scoring nights, and they've struggled from the floor at times. And
oh, they called a foul on that. So they get the foul on Haywood. I thought it was just out of bounds, but they have called the foul on Haywood. So that will send Nadia Jackson, the senior, to the line. Columbus, Ohio native. 72% free throw shooter on the season. Up and in. Her first point today for the Falcons. Jackson had 12 points in that last outing against Glenville State. Is that one too strong? Calhoun with the rebound. 14-11, three-point advantage, Haywood, and that's going to be an offensive foul, an illegal screen on Calhoun. That'll be her first foul. There's a lot of emphasis on that illegal screens this year in college basketball. Carlson works across the timeline. Now Anchor with it. They switch it over here to the left side to Richardson. Carlson spin move in the paint. Shot up with the right hand. A little floater that time by Lily Carlson. And quickly down the other side. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Glenville State. They waste no time getting that ball out of the net and back down the court.
It's a good play by Carlson. She makes the spin move on one end, runs 94 feet and gets the deflection, and saves her team from giving up an easy basket.
So Morris will trigger it in along the baseline here on the near side. Looking for Calhoun, gets it to her. Calhoun working in on Weathers, spin move. Well off the mark, and a rebound cleared out by Sincere McDaniel. Richardson looking for help. Back over to McDaniel. Up ahead to Weathers, but not in time. And another 10-second violation for the Falcons. This may be reviewable, is it not, Lynn?
I don't know.
As the officials coming together. So they do call the 10-second violation.
Yeah, I saw that same debate at a game last week. Is it when it reaches 20 or is
19?
it when it turns to 19?
It's a good debate. Back to action. 60 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Morris. Jab step into the paint. She gives it away and off the glass and in for Dream Cherry. That's the lead to 3 for Notre Dame. Anchor working for Weathers. She'll gather it up and lay it up and in on the other end. Again, nice ball movement that time by Notre Dame. Went over the top, like you said, Lynn. It was Haywood. And officials coming together. One says a foul, and I believe it is going to be a foul. And that'll go against Rachel Richardson. That's her second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
This has been one of the more unusual quarters you're going to see this week.
Well, I said at the outset that this was going to be an entertaining one here between these two. That one punched away by Weathers. Up ahead. Looking for Jackson, and that ball just a little out of her reach as she cannot gather it up. And that may be turnover 17, I believe.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep, 17 turnovers in the first quarter. Haywood brings it across the timeline. Jackson guarding her. Pull up from the left side and kissed it off the glass for 2. 7 points for Haywood. And the heave at the buzzer comes up short. And we come to the end of the first quarter here inside the West Banco Arena. Entertaining one as Notre Dame College leads Glenville State 18-15.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back inside the West Banco Arena. Live streaming coverage continues of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Basketball Tournament. Jack Whitlows alongside Lynn Olam. As we've got a good one here. Notre Dame leading Glenville State 18-15. And Lynn, it was all about turnovers and shooting percentages in that first quarter. Turnovers 17 for Notre Dame College, but Glenville State did not shoot the ball very well, and there is a turnover as Weathers works it up the court. Now she'll kick it outside. Glenville State just 25% from the field in that first quarter.
And still in the game because they took 24 shots in the quarter.
Long three from the left wing. That one won't go, but I believe it'll stay here. On the rebound, a foul. We'll get that one on Haywood. That'll be her second personal.
Yeah, that was a tough call. I'd like to see a no call there, but
sometimes you get those tough calls on a box out, and you're like, a little head scratcher sometimes.
yeah, they've.
But we have one angle. They may see another
for sure.
angle.
It's the hardest job in America.
Anchor out top. She'll put it on the floor, and we have a whistle and a foul on the floor. This will go against Sanaya Morris for Glenville State.
You know, we talk about this system that Glenville runs, and it leads to statistical anomalies. And Notre Dame only took 6 shots in the first quarter. They almost turned it over 3-1, and they're still winning the game.
Three-pointer off the mark, cleared out. Here comes Miles. She'll race into the front court. Now back and back out, reset the offense with Dream Cherry over on the left wing. She'll pop from straight away. That one back iron, no good. A scramble for the rebound, and Miles comes out of there with it. It resets the offense for the Pioneers. Cherry again. This time, pull up from the right side on a two-pointer. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go over to the Falcons.
The cold shooting continues for the Pioneers.
23%, 6 of 26 from the field, just 1 of 8 from behind the arc here in the first half as they try to trap here near side, and a takeaway by Morris. She's got Miles up ahead, and she'll lay it up and in.
If you pick that dribble up as soon as you step over half court, you're going to be in trouble against this team.
10 points off of turnovers here in the first half for the Pioneers. Weathers over on the right wing, kick back out top. Carlson works her way down in the paint. They're going to get a travel on Lily Carlson. .8:15 to go here, opening half.
Pioneers with an opportunity to take their first lead of the game.
Corinne Purchase works it across the timeline here on the near side, going against Jackson. Right side, open three. That one airballed into the hands of Anchor. Schuler had a good look at it, couldn't knock it down. Weathers into the paint. Nice spin move, but couldn't get it off the side of the backboard, and that one thrown away. And here comes Notre Dame once again. Underneath. Won't go for Carlson, but another offensive rebound. They'll reset the offense. And they're going to get a reach-in foul on Esther Oladay.
free throws played a big part of Notre Dame's first quarter lead as they were 9 for 10 in the first quarter.
Substitution again for both teams. Jackson inbounding here underneath her own basket and gets it in. Pull up from the right side. That one's short. Rebound cleared out by Peyton James. She'll bring it across the timeline. Handoff out top. Dream Cherry pulls up for three, and it's good. First lead of the ball game for the Pioneers off the three-pointer from Dream Cherry.
She's capable of catching fire as well.
And another turnover on the Falcons. Mallory Hullinger will check in for Notre Dame College. 5'8" sophomore from Kettering, Ohio.
You know, you just never think you're going to draw someone like Glenville as a 7th seed. First game of the season, they gave Gannon one of only their 2 losses the entire season.
Yep. And a little hand check there on Nadia Jackson. That'll be her first personal foul. I think Jackson she might have some blood on her right hand. So she'll go over to the bench and the training staff will take a look at that. Not sure if the blood's coming from her or, well, it must be because now they're going to put some tape around her hand. And she'll re-enter. Well, I thought she was, and now the official calls her back over. And they're going to get a substitution in for her as Rachel Richardson comes off the bench. 6:53 to go, second quarter. 2-point advantage now for Glenville State. Burgess picks up her dribble, hands it off to Cherry. Working against Richardson, baseline jump shot won't go. Offensive board and putback not there for Dejon Schuler, but she'll go to the line. Take a look at Dream Cherry with the little baseline floater that time. And Schuler there with the offensive board. She'll go to the line for 2. 75% free throw shooter on the season. And that one too strong.
I had mentioned earlier the teams that run this system almost always are near the nation's leaders in offensive rebounds. They're just relentless because they're playing forward.
Right.
They don't retreat.
Always crashing the boards. As she gets 1 of 2, 21-18, Glenville State. Closing on 6.5 minutes to go here in the opening half. Richardson into the front court. Works it down in the paint. Contact. That's going to be a blocking foul on Dream Cherry. That's her second personal foul. And it's a shooting foul. So 2 shots coming up for the redshirt junior, Rachel Richardson. She knocks down the first, a 77% free throw shooter on the season. That's from Athens, Ohio. Had 13 points in the last outing against Glenville State, which was a high-scoring affair, 94-86, a Notre Dame College victory. Nice movement there, but can't get it to go down. That time by Corinne Purchase, and now a takeaway by Purchase. Cherry from the right wing, too strong. Calhoun's got it. Right on cue, Lynn, those offensive rebounds. Corner 3 not there. That time gathered up by the Falcons. But already on the trap, that's going to be a kick ball. One word you keep using when you watch this team for Glenville State, relentless.
It's a system that's ingrained in their DNA, and they just never give up on it.
Anchor got it taken away. by Purchase. Left elbow, kick out James. Back over to Cherry, a long three from the right wing. That won't go down. Weathers with the rebound. Hollinger with it. Near side, Harris, pull up. Rolls off the front of the iron, no good. James with the rebound. Left side, Schuler, and we're going to have a foul on the Falcons. They get the foul on Anchor.
Bella Zierzo for Notre Dame, who just checked in, started the game. Her mother played for me, former Kelly Easton, and she was a legend.
Yep.
She was on the WVIC's top 25 of 25 team.
Morris in the paint, pushes one up, won't go, but she'll go to the line and shoot two.
Just means I'm old.
Experienced, Lynn, experienced. At the foul line, the junior Sanea Morris. First shot up and in. Two-point advantage now for Glenville State. Second shot coming up for Morris. Birmingham, Alabama native as she knocks a pair of them down. Jelon Miles checks back in for the Pioneers. As Purchase will take a seat over on the bench. Full court pressure again. Get it into Carlson. She works it into the front court. Now picks up her dribble. Into the paint. Kick out. Wide open three for Jackson. Back iron no good. Rebound into the hands of Dream Cherry. Right side, Miles. She'll heave up a three. That won't go. And a backside rebound for Calhoun. Ninth offensive rebound for Glenville State here in the first half. Straight away, Miles. Ball knocked away, but gathered up by Cherry. She'll fire up a three. Front iron won't go. This time, rebound into the hands of Zerzo and a loose ball, but luckily Carlson there. We approach the 4-minute mark here in the opening half. Three-point advantage, and now we're all tied up on the three-pointer from Lily Carlson. Calhoun. And a whistle and a foul on the Falcons. And that will go against Lily Carlson. That'll be her second personal. 3:53 to go here in the second quarter. We're all tied up. Glenville State and Notre Dame College here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
23 all here inside the West Banco Arena, Glenville State and Notre Dame College. Glenville State now shooting 22%, 8 of 36 from the field, just 13% from behind the arc, 2 of 15, 5 of 8 from the foul line. For Notre Dame College, 5 of 14, 36% from the field, 2 of 7 from behind the arc, but they are 11 of 12 from the foul line. And coming out of the immediate timeout, it'll be Lauren Calhoun at the foul line for Glenville State. Her first shot up and off the front of the iron, no good. She's 0 for 3 from the foul line today.
She's got the unusual release. It's almost like a pump fake in it, and Notre Dame fell for it once.
Second shot, too strong, back iron, rebound, cleared out by Jackson. Skip pass, but too much on that one, another turnover. And that's been the story here in the first half for Notre Dame College.
23 on the afternoon. And what the system has done, Weathers is a really, really good player. And she just hasn't had an opportunity to get the ball in this game.
James over on the left wing, holds it up. Now the kick out. And a travel call, that time on Schuler.
That's Glenville's 9th turnover on the day.
It'll give the ball back to the Falcons, 3:31 to go. Second quarter action, all tied up, 23 apiece. Number 7, Glenville State. Number 10, Notre Dame College. Out top, Zerzo holds it, looking for help. Now hands it off to St. John, Haley St. John, who's into the contest. They're working around the perimeter. 5 to shoot. St. John works her way through the contact and count the basket for Haley St. John. Shot clock winding down and able to power that up through the contact.
That was even an unusual basket. The ball actually rode up the defender's chest. She regrouped and got herself a nice finish and a chance for a three-point play.
Last foul on Morris as that one rolls off the iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Calhoun. We go under 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Lead back to Notre Dame. Ball blocked away by Zerzo. Carlson over on the right side. She'll pull it back out. Set up the offense for the Falcons. Zerzo holds it now. Carlson again. Looking for space over on that right side. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. 7 to shoot on the shot clock. St. John in the paint. Kick out. Wide open 3. Good for Belle Zerzo. 28-23.
Nice left-handed stroke there.
The take for Miles is blocked. But a whistle and they'll get a foul. Let's see who they get this against. I believe it'll go against Zerzo. The Notre Dame bench and fans behind erupting on that block, but a whistle and a foul will send Miles to the line. First trip to the foul line today for Shalon Miles as she knocks down the first one. Sophomore from St. Mary's, Maryland. 11.5 points a game, a 72% free throw shooter on the season. And the second shot left it short. St. John with the rebound. That's the timeline and a foul on Glenville State. I believe they got the foul on Purchase.
Glenville has hurt themselves today at the free throw line. It's kept Notre Dame in the game and kept Notre Dame out of the lead.
That'll put Sincere McDaniel at the line as the first one up and in. The sophomore, 69% free throw shooter on the season, comes in averaging 8 points a game for the Falcons, and head coach Lauren Macer, and that one holds on and finally follows down through the cylinder. 6-point advantage for Notre Dame College. A minute 55 to go here in the opening half. Haywood has been over on the bench, but a nice take by Morris right down the middle of the lane for the Pioneers. That's the lead to 4. They got to go quickly here. Well, knocked away, but across the timeline. Luckily for the Falcons, went right back into the hands of St. John. Carlson penetrates with the dribble and a reach-in foul, and I believe this will go against Miles. Take a look at that last replay. Yep, reached right in there.
Yeah, with the inside arm, which is harder to get away with. And I don't envy the officials who have to officiate games against these systems that applies the 94-foot pressure, because
it's tough.
It's going to get physical, and do you call it, do you not call it, and they're not easy.
12 points this afternoon for Carlson as she left that one short, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Quickly down the other side, Morris goes right to the basket. Left the layup short. Zerzo with the rebound. Carlson works it across the timeline. Zerzo kick to the corner. And I believe that's going to be out of bounds, another turnover as St. John stepped on the end line.
You know, it's almost crazy to say at this point because I believe that's their 24th turnover, but they actually had a pretty good last 4 or 5 minutes where they have not been turning it over.
Right.
And hence they've opened this lead up to a 5-point margin.
1 minute to go. Second quarter action. 31-26. Notre Dame leading Glenville State. Into the paint. Pull-up jump shot. Rolls around and drops in for Shalon Miles. She's got 7 points. 31-28 Notre Dame College. Trying to get to the locker room with the lead here for the Falcons as Carlson will pull it back out. St. John, nice turn to the basket. That was too strong and cleared out by James. Miles trying to get it over to Calhoun, threw it right through her hands. Shot clock off. McDaniel out top. Ball knocked around but gathered up. Nice hustle by Peyton James coming around and deflecting that one out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Falcons with 4.9 seconds.
You can just never relax because these teams that press this way, one of the tenets of it is the back tap. They're going to run you down from behind and try to get the back tap.
Jackson will inbound it underneath her own basket. Gets it in left side. Weathers 3, and that airballed. And that will bring us to the end of the first half here inside the West Banco Arena. We've got a good one. It's number 7 Glenville State, number 10 Notre Dame College, and right now the Falcons are leading the Pioneers of 31-28. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back, recap the first half, take a look at halftime stats. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2024 Mountain East Conference basketball tournament here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you. health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
We have the best of both worlds. A beautiful campus and easy to access all the excitement of downtown Cleveland. Your overall experience at Notre Dame will be amazing. From classroom to residence hall to dining hall to athletic field to whatever else you choose to do. The opportunities for learning at Notre Dame never stop.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena here in Wheeling, West Virginia, as we are halftime here. Notre Dame College leading Glenville State 31-28. Jack Whitler alongside Lynn Ullum. And today's halftime report is presented by Omni Strategic Technologies, better business through technology. And Lynn, slow start for Glenville State shooting-wise. It really didn't get much better. The quality was not there, but the quantity of shots was there for Glenville State in the first half. The turnovers for Notre Dame College, but they were able to overcome those turnovers from the foul line in that first half for the Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely. When they didn't turn it over, they found a way to either get a field goal opportunity or make their way to the free throw line. It's been pretty much summed up. If Notre Dame can hold it long enough, they've got a reasonable chance of scoring. And the key for Glenville is, can they find a way to improve 10 of 40 from the floor?
You also take a look at the rebounds in that first half. Notre Dame leading 27-20. Of course, and like you talked about, that's because of the amount of shots taken by Glenville State.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you look at Notre Dame, they've missed 11 shots in the game. So Glenville only had 11 opportunities to get a defensive rebound there, where on the other side, when you're 10 for 40, there's 30 opportunities. So even with Glenville getting 9 offensive rebounds in a period, Notre Dame pretty much owns the board with a 27-20 advantage.
Yep. Take a look at the team halftime stats. Scores field goals. Notre Dame 7 of 18, 39%. Glenville State 10 of 40, 25% from behind the arc. Neither team really burning up the nets here in the first half. 3 of 9 for the Falcons, 2 of 15 for the Pioneers. And like we alluded to, Falcons at the foul line, 14 of 17, 82%, just 6 of 12, 50% for Glenville State. Rebounds, 27-20. Turnovers, 24 turnovers for the Falcons. And points off of turnovers for Glenville State, 13 points off of those 24 turnovers. In today's halftime stats, presented by Calcruth Roofing and Sheet Metal. Leave your roof to us as we take a look at some individual stats in that first half. First for Glenville State, leading the way. 2 players with 7 points. That's Haya Haywood and Shalon Miles. And then you've got 6 points for Sanea Morris. 5 points in the first half for Dream Cherry. And again, another stat you can look at for Glenville State. Their leading scorer only played a little over 8 minutes in that first half. So she picked up 2 fouls and had to go to the bench. So that's a key stat right there for Glenville State.
Yeah, I think that's a huge stat. That's a good catch there by you, because she's a first-team all-conference selection, and she's a kid that she's had some really big scoring nights. And a team that has not shot well from the floor this year, you're going to need to get a kid or two that can score points in bunches.
Yep. Take a look at leading the way for Notre Dame. 12 points for Lily Carlson. She was 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from behind the arc, but 7 of the 8 from the foul line for Carlson to lead the way for the Falcons in that first half. Noelle Weathers, their leading scorer coming into today's contest, just 4 points in the first half. She did have 7 rebounds to lead the Falcons in that category. 5 points for Belle Zerzo, including a big three-pointer late in that second quarter to help her team out to this halftime lead of 31-28.
And here's maybe one of the weirdest stats I've seen in a long time in a sport with the shot clock. Notre Dame's leader in field goal attempts in an entire half, one girl with 3. When is the last time you've ever seen a basketball game when the leader, the only one, has 3 shot attempts?
That's
in
amazing.
An entire half?
Yep. 22 more shot attempts for Glenville State than Notre Dame College in that first half. We'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll continue live streaming coverage of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Basketball Tournament here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Bordis and Bordis, fighting for justice.
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena. Chick-fil-A cow out there, Lynn. And the T-shirt gun. I always thought that they should put Chick-fil-A sandwiches in the gun and shoot them into the stands.
Well, that would cause a panic. People love Chick-fil-A, so that would lead to rioting.
We take a look at this women's bracket. Of course, Glenville State and Notre Dame here. The noon tip-off. After this one, it'll be number 8 West Liberty and number 9 West Virginia Wesleyan. And that'll round out the 2 women's games here today on the first day. And then you take a look over on the men's side tonight. It'll be Glenville State and Frostburg State at 6 o'clock. And then number 8, the Notre Dame College, and number 9, Wheeling, scheduled to tip off at 8:30 tonight. And those are some good games coming up. I mean, a lot of times you have these play-in game type situations, and you may have not very good matchup. But, man, you look at, especially this year in the Mountain East Conference, the parity.
Yes.
Especially on the women's side.
Well, I don't think you're ever going to see 2 teams like Notre Dame, or not Notre Dame, Glenville and West Liberty in play-in games.
Right.
And it just doesn't usually. Glenville's won 18 games this year, and they're playing in a play-in game.
Yeah, here's a team that has went to the Mountain East Conference championship game 6 straight years, and then won the national title 2 years ago. So they're not used to playing on day number 1.
No, they've never played on day number 1.
So you take a look at the rest of the bracket on the women's side. On Thursday, It'll be 4 women's games, and then they'll have the 4 men's games on Friday. But Thursday, we'll start with number 2. West Virginia State Yellow Jackets will wait on the winner of this one between Notre Dame College and Glenville State. And then Thursday, 2:30 matchup will be Frostburg State and Concord. That ought to be a really entertaining one in that one. Jenna Eckelberry, the head coach at Frostburg State, has done an amazing job. And then on the other side of the bracket, it's number 1 Fairmont State at 6 o'clock on Thursday night. They await the winner of West Liberty and West Virginia Wesleyan. And then you've got a 4-5 matchup in Charleston and Wheeling, a Charleston team that had a really slow start to the season. Tiani Kelly trying to replace a lot of players off of that team, and it didn't look good early for Charleston, but they really turned it around this year and made something of the year. And head coach Tiani Kelly's got her ball club at the number 4 seed, so that'll be an entertaining one on Thursday night, Charleston and Wheeling.
Yeah, that's just going to be, and you mentioned the word parity. I think whoever plays in these quarterfinal matchups, all 4 games, I don't want to use the word coin flip because it's not quite that drastic.
Right.
You know, there's not going to be much of a point spread in any of those games.
We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. Notre Dame College leading Glenville State here at the break, 31-28 on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Welcome back inside the West Banco Arena here in Wheeling, West Virginia, as we get things started here in the second half. Notre Dame College leading Glenville State 31-28. Jack Withler alongside Lynn Ullum. And Lynn, a couple of keys here for both teams for the second half.
Well, I think the biggest key for Notre Dame is finding a way to hang on to the basketball game. 24 turnovers is a lot, and they were able to survive that, but you can't count on Glenville shooting 25%.
Right.
And then if you look at the keys on the other side, they're just saying just put the ball in the basket. To have 22 more field goals and still be down, it's because you're shooting 10 of 40. So shooting for Glenville, hanging on the ball for Notre Dame.
Yeah, Glenville State, you're right. They're getting good looks, just got to knock them down. Plain and simple. Take care of the ball, make shots.
Well, normally when there's been as many live ball turnovers, many of the 24 turnovers were live ball. They usually lead to breakaway layups, and they just didn't get that.
It'll be the Falcons ball. They'll be going left to right as you're looking down on the court here inside West Banco Arena. Back underway here in the second half. Zerzo, 15-footer, left that one short off the front of the iron. Collected by Green Cherry, and here comes Haywood down the left side, floats one up, won't go. Zerzo with the rebound. Again, another little layup there. As on the other end, that won't go. Weathers looking for a foul, didn't get it. And here come the Pioneers. Into the corner, wide open three for Cherry, and that won't drop down. The rebound collected again by Weathers, and now we'll get a reach-in foul on Dream Cherry. That's her third personal.
They've called this game pretty close on the perimeter, and that doesn't bode well for Glenville.
Carlson will inbound it into Rachel Richardson. She'll work it up the court against Haya Haywood. Weathers out top. Carlson, Richardson right wing, floats it down inside, and that one off the fingertips of St. John down on the other side. Layup not there, but the putback is for Shalon Miles.
Nice little tip in there on the missed fast break opportunity.
Another offensive rebound for the Pioneers. Richardson between the circles, works it over on the left side to Weathers. Now she'll come back over and get it from her. Penetrate down the left side. Her shot off the mark, but gathered up her own rebound, and her putback is not there, but a foul on Glenville State.
There's something unusual. Glenville did not press on that last possession. I don't know if the foul situation maybe
could be
concerned them there. We'll see if they get back to it.
Morris now with 3 fouls. Dream Cherry also with 3 fouls for Glenville State, as Richardson's first shot up and in. Second one up, she makes both. Perfect from the foul line today for Rachel Richardson. 3-point advantage for Notre Dame College.
Glenville did lead briefly in the second quarter.
Up top, Haywood. Purchase, works it over on the left side. Down in the low block, the shot up. But they say out of bounds, last touched by Lily Carlson. Haywood will inbound it along the baseline. Looking for Schuler out top now. She'll find her. 10 on the shot clock. Purchase. Dribbles down inside, and that one knocked out of bounds with 1.2 on the shot clock. James will trigger it in. Throws it in, Calhoun. And she'll not get it off, and a shot clock violation on Glenville State. How many times do you say that in a year?
Yeah, Notre Dame's actually played pretty good position defense today. They've made Glenville try to force and score over top of them, and it's been a pretty effective defense, but now Glenville is back into the 94-foot pressure here.
Weathers will go out for the Falcons. I'm not sure if she injured herself or what happened there. Full court pressure. Get it into Anchor over here on the near side. Carlson cutting through the middle. Goes back out top to Jackson. She'll reset the offense. Notre Dame leading by 3. Anchor over on the right side. Spin move in the paint. Forces one up and off the glass is in for Carly Anchor.
Pretty crafty spin move with the left-hand finish.
She's got 5 points. Down on the other side, the dribble drive down the paint. And we have a whistle and a foul on Sincere McDaniel that time. And that will be ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Get it into Haywood. Spin move in the paint. Nice job by Haya Haywood. Not much resistance that time by the defense for Notre Dame College.
Yeah, she got it too deep on the inbounds pass and did a little rocker step.
Ball swiped away, another turnover. James, left side, Miles. She'll fire up the three. That went off the mark. Scramble for the rebound. Offensive board, kick out. Left wing, Purchase three. That time won't go. And Daniels clears it out. Looking for room. Finally gets it into the front court to Jackson over on the left wing. And right behind her, Haywood got a hand on it. Another turnover. And in transition, the layup won't go for Miles. Fast-paced action up and down the court.
Well, that's the way that the Pioneers want to play. They just unfortunately haven't been able to throw it in the ocean, and to make a joke that you've already made, their shooting's about as cold as the ice we're sitting on here today.
I don't know about you, but I don't feel my toes anymore.
No, it's quite
it's
cold.
an experience. 6:27 to go here in the third quarter.
Of course, we don't have the playing surface under our feet either.
No. McDaniels picks up her dribble, feeds it over here to the near side. Kennedy Harris. Now they skip it over to Carlson. She'll fire up a three, and it's good from the left wing that time for Lily Carlson. She's got 15 points to lead all scorers here this afternoon.
They've
38-32.
They've just done a better job of handling the basketball and giving themselves a chance to score.
Haywood going in on Richardson. Her layup won't go. Rebound knocked around, out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Glenville State. Lily Carlson will bring it into the front court and lost the ball. Haywood picks it up. Aya Haywood, right wing. Long three, front iron, no good. Batted around. James collects it. Lions penetrate. Scoop shot up and in. Count it. And a foul. Just a nice take there, and body control by Lions that time. Drew the contact. And the finish, he's at the foul line trying to complete the three-point play.
Lions, who averages right around 7 points a game.
Last foul was on Rachel Richardson as Lions buries that one to complete the three-point play. 38-35, Notre Dame College leading. Carlson works it across the timeline. Again, another thing that pressure does, it shortens your offensive possession with the shot clock. Kick to the corner, three is good by Carly Anchor. She said, I don't care about a shot clock. Just give it to me in the corner. Nice looking shot there by Carly Anchor. Now going to reach in foul.
Yeah, Anchor had the tough finish earlier in the period.
Last foul on Averill Drew as media timeout will take with them. 4:51 to go. 41-35. Notre Dame leading Glenville State here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
Bordis and Bordis, fighting for justice.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena. 4:51 to go here in the third quarter. Notre Dame College leading Glenville State 41-35, coming out of the media timeout. And a key stat, Lynn, to look at is the turnovers for Notre Dame College. They just had 4 here in the third quarter. Another nice take that time by Kamaya Lyons. She draws the foul once again, and she'll head back to the foul line. Glenville State coming into today, averaging, turning their opponents over 30 times a game.
That's a ton. The average turnover probably for Division II women's teams is somewhere between 18 to 20 a game. That's going to be your average. So to force 30 is amazing. West Virginia State's kind of done the same thing this season, and it just gives you a chance. You just get so many more shot opportunities.
Second shot, rims in and out for Lyons. And another 10-second violation on Notre Dame College. So we talked about turnovers. They come out of media timeout, and there it is.
Well, we had talked off the air during that last media timeout, and I had made the comment, and this isn't just, it's the reality of the game. If Notre Dame can keep it under 40, they've got a great shot of pulling a little bit of an upset here.
Haywood out top, works it over on the left side to Miles, looking for Calhoun down low. She's got it in the paint, kick back out.
Notre Dame in a zone.
Now Lyons, top of the key. 9 to shoot. Miles will fire it up, in and out, no good. Volleyed around into the hands of Drew as they quickly try to trap her. She does a nice job of getting away with it. Carlson, and they're going to get a foul on Lyons. Lyons just reaching through there as you check out the replay.
It's a game of angles. You have to open that angle up a little bit, or the contact's going to occur, and they're going to call you for the foul.
Third personal foul on Lyons, so she'll go to the bench. Just under 4 minutes to go. Third quarter action here inside the West Banco Arena. Lily Carlson out top. They try to trap her near the midcourt. Gets it over to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. She'll heave up a 3. Hits the front of the iron. No good. Into the hands of Lauren Calhoun. Down 5. Ball knocked away. Nice defense. And we have a technical foul. And who is this issued to? And they're going to get it, I believe, on Notre Dame's number 24, Sincere McDaniel.
You know, one of the things that people are questioning is that's prevented a fast break layup.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know who the technical is.
So it was on Sincere McDaniels. As you see the replay, and it must have been something that she said, because you can see on the replay, after she blocked the shot, she just turned and ran, but it might have been something that she had said that we cannot hear.
Correct. So then the question would be, and I'm ashamed that I don't even know this in terp, if the offending team who gets the technical, can you blow the fast break dead? So if that's the case, then that's a good call.
And it was the official right behind the play that made the call on the technical. It was 2 shots up and in for Haywood. (41-38) now, the lead for Notre Dame College. You knew what that was, another turnover.
Another turnover, and it prevented a wide open fast break layup.
Yep.
So that was a huge turnaround.
Haywood out top, works it on the left side, pull up for 2, rolls in for Highwood. She's got 13 points now.
It's a 6-point swing.
Cuts the lead to 1 for the Falcons. Up ahead, Harris back out, Carlson. Now they'll slow it down, set up the offense here in the half court. Zoe top of the key. Carlson thought about the 3. Kick out, Anchor, she'll take it, in and out, no good. And ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by Carlson. 1-point advantage for the Falcons over the Pioneers.
Anchor's shot looked good. She had just drained one from the corner earlier in the quarter. And that one rims in and out.
Haywood penetrates down the left side of the lane. That time, too strong. Scramble for the rebound, and ball pops out into the hands of Anchor, and she's fouled. And I think if this goes against Lions, it's going to be her 4th. And it is.
Puts Notre Dame to the free throw line.
So Anchor at the line. Carly Anchor, the junior from Akron, Ohio, a 70% free throw shooter. Got 8 points on the afternoon as that one rims off. Anchor 3 of 5 shooting. Couple 3-pointers. Added 5 rebounds this afternoon for Notre Dame College. Makes 1 of 2. Take a look at that last replay and the reach-in foul on Lions. Haywood out top, Dream Cherry. Her 3-pointer's good from the right wing. And the lead back to Glenville State. That fires up the crowd in blue across the way. Into the corner, Anchor, thought about it, jab step. Kick out, in the corner for Harris, air ball. Here come the Pioneers. Out top of the key, Haywood, she'll fire up his 3, straight away, it's good. Her second 3-pointer of the afternoon, and a timeout.
I think they may have inadvertently called the timeout.
Not a timeout, so we'll stay right here.
Yeah, I think the official thought Notre Dame's coach had called timeout, which was not the case.
So a 4-point advantage now for Glenville State on that second triple for Highwood, the leading scorer for Glenville State, first team All-MEC. Anchor, nice step through, can't get it to go down. Richardson with the offensive board. The kick out, Carlson drives in, her layup is up and in.
Carlson's played well for them today.
She's got 17 points. And it's a 2-point advantage for Glenville State. Step through on the other side. That won't go down for Haywood. Batted around. She came back up with it and lays it up and in. Right place, right time that time for Highwood. Carlson, couple jam steps going in against Calhoun. And they'll get a bump foul on Lauren Calhoun. Haywood has come alive here in the second half for Glenville State. And you knew you couldn't keep her down. Of course, she spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half with 2 fouls. As that rolls off the iron, no good on the first foul attempt, or foul shot attempt for Lily Carlson. Second one up, 1 of 2. Gives her 18 points on the afternoon.
Now, normally I would be talking about a 2-for-1 opportunity here, but the way Glenville plays, there might be more than 3 possessions left in this quarter.
Haywood works it across the timeline over to Dream Cherry right wing. Kick out, shoulder, straightaway 3. Off the iron, no good. Tipped out, back out of the hands of Dream Cherry. They'll reset the offense. Trying to spread it out. A little one-on-one here for Haywood. Nope, she'll kick it to the corner. That three-pointer not there. And ball came down with Notre Dame College, but somehow Glenville State got it back. That 3 off the mark. And another rebound for Richardson. She is bumped. And they'll get the foul this time on Dejon Schuler. Take a look at the replay. A couple fouls there, a couple reach-in fouls. Just pick one.
Well, if you remember, Richardson got the offensive foul at the beginning of the game. Yep. In that trap. They called her for excessive use of the elbow. But
brought us to our first review. Yep, first official review of the week.
And Notre Dame, who shot the ball so well from the free throw line in the first half, has left some points off the board here in this quarter.
Second shot up for Richardson. Makes 1 of 2. Makes it a 2-point ball game. With 12.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Calhoun, a little pressure by Richardson, forces a turnover. Carlson almost had it taken away by James. It'll stay with the Falcons with 6.9 seconds.
Great play by Richardson denying that pass.
Yep, that time giving Glenville State a little bit of their own medicine.
Yes, absolutely.
As they'll have to clean up a little bit of moisture on the floor. Here inside the West Banco Arena. Folks here do a wonderful job for the Mountain East Conference. Get it in. Zerzo, top of the key. Back tapped by James. Great hustle. Can't come up with the steal. 3.3 seconds now. Kennedy Harris will trigger it in over in front of her own bench. Looking for Carlson. Lily Carlson has space. In and out, no good. And we come to the end of the third quarter. We've got a great one here inside the West Banco Arena. Glenville State leading Notre Dame College by 2, 48-46 here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
Wheeling Island is your destination for the hottest slots and table games, sports and racing, plus an all-you-can-eat buffet, fine dining at the Point, and a loaded entertainment schedule. Only at Wheeling Island Hotel Casino Racetrack.
Visit WheelingIsland.com for more information.
My name is Nathan, and this is my Chick-fil-A success story. As a team member, I was blown away to receive a Chick-fil-A scholarship that helped me pay for grad school and achieve my dream job. And now I'm a physical therapist, and I get to do what I love every day, make an impact and help people get back to their lives. And just think, it all started with Chick-fil-A. And man, that's pretty awesome.
Welcome back inside the West Banco Arena here in Wheeling, West Virginia, as we get things started here in the fourth quarter. A 2-point advantage for Glenville State, 48-46. Jack Withler alongside Lynn Ullum here courtside on the Mountain East Digital Network. Glenville State with a 13-5 run in the last 5 minutes of that third quarter to take the lead. A 2-point slim advantage.
Based on offensive rebounding, and they knocked down a couple threes.
And we have a kick ball. Third quarter. Ty Haywood, 11 points. Morris, left wing. You see the zone defense again for the Falcons. Lyons penetrates, can't get it to go down. Rebound into the hands of Carlson. Leading scorer here this afternoon for the Falcons, and almost a takeaway there. Zerzo. Harris, baseline jump shot won't go, and here comes Glenville State. Miles quickly into the front court, skips it to the corner. Lyons, she'll fire up a three. Airballed that one. Got it up though. Miles puts it back up and in.
Another putback. Glenville crashing the glass.
4-point advantage for the Pioneers. Zerzo, top of the key, guarded by Lyons. Now Anchor goes to work down on the left side. Spin move, shot rolls off the iron, no good. Morris up ahead looking for Lyons. In the corner, Dream Cherry's three. Off the mark. Harris with the rebound. Richardson down on the other side, can't get the layup to go. Back and forth we go. Miles penetrates. Her layup not there. Like a track meet right now between these two.
Yeah, just a lot of missed shots, but teams pushing it hard.
Riley Anchor holds over on the left side. Go under 8 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Zozo, kick out, straight away, 6 to shoot. Carlson penetrates, forces one up, won't go. And here comes Glenville State on the run out, and transition down the other side is good for Miles. Timeout on the floor. 7:38 to go here in the fourth quarter, 52-46. Glenville State leading Notre Dame College.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
back inside the West Banco Arena, 52-46. Glenville State leading Notre Dame College. Going out of the media timeout, it'll be Falcons ball. Weathers works it up the court into the front court, going against Calhoun. Spin move, throws it up off the glass and in for Noelle Weathers.
Notre Dame played most of that quarter without her.
Just 6 points today for Noelle Weathers, the leading scorer coming into this contest for the Falcons. Haywood works it down in the paint. Spin move to her left. Shot won't go into the hands of Weathers. Here come the Falcons. Lily Carlson will back it back out. Now she'll penetrate down the right side. Opens up for her, and she'll lay it up and in. Just took advantage of the defense not being there.
Yeah, nice aggressive move to the rim.
You talk about not being there for defense. A wide open three from the right corner that time by Corinne Purchase.
Yeah, Notre Dame failed to match up in transition, and that's about the cleanest look Glenville's got in the entire game.
They get it in. McDaniel works it up across the timeline. Ball knocked away. James with the hustle play. And they're going to say it's an over and back. I thought it was tipped away by James. And so did Lauren Macer, the head coach of the Falcons. .6:32 to go. 5-point advantage for the Pioneers. Left side, Morris in the corner, puts it on the floor. Now Calhoun, she'll pull up. Two-pointer off the mark and a scramble for it. And out of bounds. Turnover on the Falcons. At that time, Haley St. John's just couldn't control it. Now substitution as Medea Jackson checks back in for McDaniel.
You can just never relax. They are going to trap you after every change of possession.
Haywood out top. Over on the left side. Working around the perimeter, looking for that open shot. Now Haywood again. Going against Carlson. Step through. Shot off the glass is good. Hiya Haywood. And now we have a whistle and a foul on Glenville State's Morris. I believe that's her fourth. It is. First team foul here in the fourth quarter on Glenville State. Carlson again works it across the timeline. They look to trap. She'll dribble away from that. 7-point advantage into the paint. Ball taken away. Turnover number 34. Glenville State in transition. They'll back it back out. Haywood fires it and gets the friendly roll here inside the West Banco Arena as it hit the front of the iron and dropped in. Largest lead in the ball game. Glenville State leading by 10. Hiya Haywood with 23 for the Pioneers here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Hit the Highlands for great products and services from local shops like Nini's Treasures, Howard's Diamond Center, Bauer Decor Market, Tony's Spa, and more. For all your local shopping needs, hit the Highlands.
At Omni, we believe that every client deserves a design solution that reflects their individual style and needs. With a focus on innovative and creative designs while being mindful of your budget, we are committed to bringing your project to reality. Contact us today and let's get started to create your one-of-a-kind project. Omni Architects. For over 40 years, creating design solutions that are as unique as our clients.
10-point advantage for Glenville State. 60-50 over Notre Dame College. 5:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Haya Haywood with 7 points at the halftime break. 16 here in the second half to lead her Pioneers.
I believe it's the first time all day that Glenville's reached the 30% shooting.
Anchor looking for help. Oh, they had wide open down low. Haley St. John couldn't see her. Out top, Jackson. Under 10 to shoot on the shot clock, and we have a foul away from the ball. And I believe this will go against Corinne Purchase of Glenville State. Not sure if you see it here. Yep. Switch angles there to see that foul. There you go. A little bit of it. Better angle right there. Just kind of reached around and grabbed her by the waist. Carlson will inbound underneath her own basket. Out top, Anchor. Weathers in the paint. Nice spin move shot. Oh, will not go down. Draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
She's really good when she can use that spin move to get to her right.
James will check out. Two shots coming up for Weathers. The sophomore out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Had a double-double in their last meeting with Glenville State. That was in Glenville, a victory for Notre Dame College, 94-86. In a high-scoring game. May not get to that point here today. 60-50, Glenville State leading. Haywood out top. Works it down the left side of the lane. Nice take for Haywood. She's got 25 points now.
Demonstrating why she was a first-team all-conference selection.
Anchor having problems. And another takeaway. 35th turnover of the ball game for Notre Dame. Ten to shoot. Haywood again. Drove down the left side. That time he got swiped away. In transition down the other side. Carlson can't get it to go, but Weathers there to clean it up. And a foul committed by the Falcons on the other end. And they'll get the foul on St. John.
You know, one of the things that Glenville has been really good at the last several years, started under Coach Stevens, obviously, is as fast as they like to play, they're reading score and situation late in games, and they do pull the ball out and milk clock.
First shot up and in for Lyons. Gives her 5 points. 3 of 4 from the foul line today. She left that one short. Rebound cleared out. Up ahead, they've got Carlson wide open down the other end, and her layup falls short, but a foul. This may go against Haywood. It does. Got to give a little head fake there from Carlson to get Haywood up in the air. Draw the foul. She'll head back to the foul line, where she is 8 of 10 from the foul line this afternoon. That went up and in.
Haywood plays bigger than her size as well. She's a 5'6" guard, but she can finish over you in the paint.
Carlson makes both. 9-point advantage for Glenville State. 3.5 minutes to go. Lyon dribbles down in, and it's going to be a travel. Nice little help defense end time for Notre Dame College. I think it was Weathers that stepped over. She might have taken a shot, though. She'll stay in the game, but she was kind of checking, make sure everything was all right. The pressure never lets up from Glenville State. Carlson into the paint. Puts it up and in. Lily Carlson with 24 points for the Falcons.
Yeah, nice job of avoiding a charge and going vertical, and nice little finish at the rim.
Aside, Green Cherry holds it. Guarded by Anchor. Now she'll skip it over to Lyons. As we got a whistle. And a foul on Notre Dame. And they'll get that one on Weathers. Second personal foul for Weathers. Just 6 points here this afternoon. As that shot from Haywood left short, but nice hustle and a scramble. We've got a held ball possession error pointing to Notre Dame College. Of course, Lynn, Notre Dame College announced last week the closing of that school. This could be the last time that we see the Falcons women's basketball program.
Yeah, very sad.
Yep. St. John holds it, now skips it out to Anchor. She'll penetrate down the right side, lay it up and in off the glass. Still plenty of time here for the Falcons.
Yeah, I was going to say they almost had to score on that possession, and they did.
Morris out top near midcourt. Guarded closely by Harris, and now right side, Haywood. Turnaround shot, rolls off the iron, no good. Carlson came up with it. And St. John battling each other that time for the rebound. Bounce pass up ahead. Anchor, options here, 3-on-1, and they threw it away. Had the opportunity there and turned it over.
That would have made it pretty interesting if they get a layup there.
Yeah,
a 5-point game right now.
Cut it to one possession right now. It's a 2-possession game. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Glenville State. Yeah, could have cut it to 3. And again, plenty of time. And we're going to have a timeout. A full timeout taken by Glenville State head coach Emily Stoller. Will take it with them with 1:31 to go. Glenville State leading Notre Dame College 63-58.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
Minute 31 to go here in the contest. 63-58, Glenville State leading Notre Dame College. Lynn Pioneers coming out here in the second half, shooting the ball a lot better. Haywood penetrating a lot more into the paint as she's got the ball now on the right side. And again, you see her penetrate, knife through the two defenders for the layup.
The difference is they're just getting a cleaner look when they get to the rim.
Haywood 27 points, the trap here near side. Carlson finds Weathers. Step through, contact, count the basket, and a foul on Glenville State. They'll get this one on Dream Cherry. You take a look at the replay. A little Euro step action, and then you can see Cherry just kind of lean with her.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
So one shot for Noelle Weathers. 64% from the foul line on the season.
Let's see if Notre Dame gets into full court pressure here.
Missed it. Lead remains at 5, 65-60 as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the ball game. Haywood way out top. Contact, they're going to get a blocking foul on Carlson. Tried to lure her into that charge call.
That was close to a charge, I think.
And we have another timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with 54 seconds to go.
Yeah, see, if I'm not mistaken, that's Notre Dame. That's only their third foul of the quarter. So they've got a foul again even to put Glenville to the free throw line with Notre Dame being down 5 with 54.3 seconds left. It's really hard to play this shot clock out. Even if you secure a defensive rebound, you're going to be down 2 possessions with 30 seconds left.
See Weathers there, their leading scorer, leading rebounder for Notre Dame College. Back to action. Glenville State ball. And Haywood is fouled out front. They'll get the foul on Carlson.
And see the problem, now the shot clock goes back to 20. Glenville can milk more. You almost would have been better off to foul both times immediately and give yourself a little bit more time here.
Lions with inbound over on the far side, taken away by Carlson. She'll go in and lay it up and in.
Or you can do that.
Yeah. Makes it a 1-possession game. A 3-point lead for Glenville State and another timeout taken. And another 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here again. Glenville State out of full timeouts. Now a lot of strategy comes into play here in the last 42 seconds.
You know, and every coach uses timeouts differently. I would say in my career, I used more defensively than I did offensively. Where in this game, Glenville's almost used all of theirs offensively.
Reminder coming up later this afternoon. We're scheduled for a 2:30 tip-off. It'll be number 8 West Liberty and number 9 West Virginia Wesleyan right here on the Mountain East Digital Network. Near side, James will trigger it in. We're in front of our broadcast location here at courtside. Looks like Notre Dame will like to play some defense here.
Well, looks like they're going to play this out and try to get a possession down 3.
And a foul over on the far side They'll charge St. John with that one as she reached in on Miles. Two shots coming up for the sophomore out of St. Mary's, Maryland. A 72% free throw shooter, Miles, at the line. 1 of 2 today as she buries the first one. Gives her 14 points on the afternoon. Came in.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Came in averaging just 11 and a half. She has played well this afternoon for the Pioneers, makes both of them. So a timeout now taken by Notre Dame College. We'll take it with them, a full timeout with 20.8 seconds to go. 67-62, Glenville State leading.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
.5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 67-62, Glenville State trying to hold on and advance. Corner three by Anchor, and it's good. And I believe timeout taken by Glenville State.
See, here's one thing that's going to plague either team here.
Well, they gave it to Notre Dame, their timeout.
Notre Dame can advance the ball to half court.
Or Glenville State after the made basket. Yeah,
Glenville State, but now if that timeout went to Notre Dame, they're out, correct?
It did, yeah.
Or do they have one left?
Now they give it to Glenville State.
Okay.
Bit of confusion over there.
Yeah, so Notre Dame does have one left.
To where they can advance
to half court, which is
right.
Obviously a huge advantage, especially when you're down under 5 seconds left.
It reminds me of that double overtime victory for Charleston over West Virginia State earlier in the women's. And they had took that and used that to their advantage in the both overtime periods. You saw that a lot. So here we are. After the timeout taken by Glenville State, they've got it here in the front court. Haywood over on the far side, lost it out of bounds. It's Notre Dame's ball.
Boy, I don't understand.
And there's your timeout.
We would have thought Glenville would have held the ball and tried to
kind of curl back out and run some time off, but you look at the replay here. Well, that's from earlier, where Carlson tried to induce a charge call, didn't get it. But yeah, you're right. Time and score.
Yeah, Notre Dame had to foul. You're down 2 with the shot clock off. But now if you're Notre Dame, are you going for the win? A 3 wins the game.
And if that's the case, you've got to look at Carly Anchor. But if it were me, take what they give you. Obviously a 2-pointer ties it up, maybe sends it into overtime. If the 3 is there and it's a good-looking shot, take it.
Now the cliche response would be is you've got an 18-win team over a 8 or 9-win team, you go for the win. That's the cliche response.
They feed it into Weathers underneath. We're all tied up. James into the front court. Haywood looks at the clock. Haywood in the lane. That went off the mark, and we go to overtime. Why not, Lynn?
Now, I will give Notre Dame a ton of credit here. That was a designed look. They went to the mismatch with Weathers. They set that up perfectly. They set it up perfectly, executed the pass, and got a dominant post player, a wide open look from two.
We're all tied up at 67. We're headed to overtime here in the West Banco Arena.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
Welcome back inside the West Banco Arena here in Wheeling, West Virginia. Game number one, why not go to overtime? Here on the women's side of the bracket, Notre Dame College, the number 10 seed. Number 7, Glenville State. These two teams split a pair in the regular season. We're still even as we go into overtime period.
Remember, I said if they can keep the turnovers under 40, they can win this game.
We're at 36 right now. As the tip controlled by Notre Dame College. Carlson goes baseline, floater up and in, and Notre Dame College with the lead by 2. Left side 3, that one good. The answer on the other end by Shalon Miles. Back into the lead for the Pioneers. Harris works it to Carlson. She's trapped. Back over to Harris. Into the paint. Her floater partially deflected into the hands of Weathers, and she lays it up and in. Noelle Weathers with 12 points now for the Falcons. Back and forth we go here in the overtime period. Miles again. Why not? Back-to-back threes for the sophomore. Kick to the corner, Anchor. Her 3 off the mark. Scramble for it. Weathers comes out of there with it. Had 2 Pioneers surrounding her, and she got the rebound and the putback. And we're even. Green Cherry left side. She'll pull up for the 3. That one too strong. Out of bounds. They say it was the last touch by the Falcons. $10 on the shot clock. Lions will trigger it in. Kick out. Miles thought about the 3. Going against Weathers. Nice little crossover dribble into the paint. Turnaround. Shot too strong. Weathers with the rebound. And a mistake there by Weathers. She had the rebound. All she had to do was dish it out or even control it. But again, that pressure, Lynn.
Yeah, they don't relax, and they're always playing forwards, never backwards.
And a lot of times it's not the physical part, it's that mental part that you have to deal with. Lions. Foul line, right side, Miles. She'll jab step. I'll skip it here. Green Cherry will fire up a 3. It's good. Puts her team back in the lead by 3. Anchor. Carlson in the paint, wide open. St. John lays it up. Great look by Lily Carlson.
Great look and a really good finish with the left hand there. Shout out to longtime Glenville play-by-play Bob Edwards. Hopefully he's listening in today.
On the edge of his seat. Haywood, she'll fire it up straight away. 18-footer off the mark. St. John works it into the front court. Lily Carlson, 28 points on the afternoon. So we go under 10 on the shot clock. Carlson to get out top, looking for a screen. Now looking for help. Got to shoot it. 2 on the shot clock. Anchor at the buzzer. Off the front iron. No good. Scramble for it. Here comes Lyons. She'll go all the way to the basket and layup not there. St. John got it tipped away, but it'll stay with the Falcons.
Tell you what, this has been a good one. Especially this overtime.
Checking back into the ball game for Glenville State will be Corinne Purchase, the junior out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. We should open up a text line just for Bob. St. John in the corner, goes baseline, the kick out. Harris lost the handle, turnover. And now Glenville State will slow it down with a 1-point advantage here in the overtime period. Ball knocked away and out of bounds was St. John when she touched it last.
Heck of a hustle play there.
Yeah. Almost coming up with a turnover. 62 seconds to go here in overtime. Checking back in for Notre Dame, Rachel Richardson. You didn't think the ladies for the Falcons wanted to give up.
They were down 10 with probably right around 3 minutes left.
Haywood, crossover into the lane, rolls off the iron, no good. Rebound, and we have a foul. As Anchor came down with the rebound for Notre Dame, and then she is fouled. They get the foul on Peyton James. That's her second as you look at the replay from underneath the basket. And that'll send Anchor to the line. 16 points on the afternoon. Just 1 of 2 from the foul line.
Yeah, 69% shooter on the season.
2 big shots right here for the junior from Akron, Ohio. First shot up and never a doubt. We're all tied up at 76.
Remember, we were talking about how high scoring that last game was.
I said it wouldn't get that one.
We were 40 points away when you made that comment.
Second shot up, and Notre Dame College back in the lead by 1. And a timeout taken by Glenville State. And that's a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here. After today's game, we'll have the player of the game presented by the Health Plan. The Health Plan here for you. A lot to choose from here from both teams in this terrific opening game to a week of Mountain East Conference basketball. Some say this is the greatest time of the year.
I think so. Meaning, and I did it a long time, but it's just such a special week when you get to the conference tournament. And even looking around the arena right now, down to our right, I looked down and saw Glenville Athletic Director Justin Skiles, who I was colleagues with for many, many years. And just, it's a chance that it's almost like a family reunion.
Yeah, everybody gathering.
Yes, and it's a special time. And what Commissioner Amos has done with the Mountain East Conference and this tournament has just been incredible. And how welcoming the city of Wheeling has been. And it's become a pretty good event. It's become a great event.
Yes, yes it has. Glenville State will inbound here on the near side. Coming out of the timeout, they get it into James. Now Haywood out top of the key. Puts it on the floor, penetrates left elbow into the paint, kick out. Back to the corner. Takeaway by Richardson, stepped right in front of the pass. Rachel Richardson on the other side, lays it up and in. 3-point advantage, and now we have contact. And that's going to be a foul, I believe, on St. John. We're going for the steal. Look at the replay of Richardson, and she just stepped right in the middle of the lane, right in front of that pass, like a free safety with the interception and then the finish on the other end.
Still a one-possession game. The other 4 Notre Dame defenders had retreated to play half-court defense there.
First shot up for Haya Haywood is up and in. 28 points on the afternoon for her. She's been perfect from the foul line. And she remains that way, 6 of 6 from the foul line. And now you see Notre Dame head coach Lauren Macer take the timeout to advance the ball.
To see, normally, are we staying here?
Yep, we're going to stay right here.
Normally, I probably wouldn't take that timeout to advance. You do have the 1-point lead, and you kind of want to have that in your back pocket.
Just in case.
But the other side of this, you're playing a Notre Dame team that's forced you into, 36, 37 turnovers, 38 turnovers,
Yep.
Many in the backcourt. So it does eliminate the backcourt situation.
You are correct about that. As you take a look down on the court at the Notre Dame bench. Their fans made up much of the men's team behind the Notre Dame College bench, cheering them on their feet. Good contingent of Glenville State Blue in the building today. So here we go. 33.2 seconds to go here in the overtime. A 1-point advantage for Notre Dame College. Richardson gets it in. And she is fouled by James to stop the clock. And that will send Richardson back to the line where she's 5 of 6 today.
And that is the difference when you take it out of half court. It's a different type of pressure you're going to see. If you're going 94 feet, they force you to inbound it in the corner, and then they're in the trapping situations.
First shot up, and she missed it. That opens the door.
Well, what makes Glenville, when you have a player like Haywood that's first team all conference and probably has about 30 points in this game.
29.
This is where you probably inbound to her and just let her go.
Second shot up and in, a 2-point ball game now. 29 seconds, and she does have the ball. Haywood over on the right side. Takeaway by Anchor. Read it perfectly. Carly Anchor. She dribbles in. Now Weathers has it. And now a foul on Glenville State, and we've seen it twice now in the overtime period. The defense coming up big right there. Carly Anchor just reached out and read that perfectly. We talked about getting Haywood the ball and letting her go to work. She gave up her dribble there.
Yeah, that surprised me. Now, they did foul Weathers, who's a 63% free throw shooter and has missed several in this game.
As she misses the first. Just 2 of 6 from the foul line. A double-double today for Noelle Weathers, 14 points, 12 rebounds.
This is Glenville's out of timeout, so there's no advancing the ball.
Important one right here, and she rattles it in. A 3-point ball game, 81-78. Notre Dame College trying to stay alive here in more ways than one. Haywood with the 3 off the mark. Weathers with the rebound. Almost threw it away, and a foul on James. Wow. Notre Dame College like you said, we're down. They're down 10, 60-50 at one point. And it looked like Glenville State had control. Well, like I said, these ladies, they know what's at stake here today. As Richardson at the line makes the first two possession ball game now. Richardson now with 9 points on the afternoon. 7 of 9 shooting from the foul line. Second shot, missed that one. Rebound, Lions quickly, and she almost threw it away. The buzzer shot's not there, and Notre Dame College survives and advances here in the first round with an overtime victory over Glenville State, 82-78. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and recap it from here inside the West Banco Arena. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Basketball Tournament here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Choosing health coverage for your family, your employees, and your company is one of the most important decisions you can make. The health plan proudly supports our active and healthy communities and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. We are here for your family. We are here for your business. We'll be here for you when you need us most, because your health coverage is our priority. The health plan, here for you.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena, and a victory for Notre Dame College here in overtime, 82-78. And Lynn, what a job by the Falcons and head coach Lauren Macer. They did not want to go away. They want to play another day.
They just hung in there when it really looked dire and just made plays. They, especially on the defensive end, picked Glenville's pocket several times.
Yep. Leading the way for Glenville State, 29 points for Haya Haywood on the afternoon, 21 points for Shalon Miles. And our player of the game, the health plan player of the game, goes to Notre Dame College, Lily Carlson. Carlson with 28 points, 8 of 12 shooting, 2 of 2 from behind the arc. She finished with 10 of 12 from the foul line. What a performance for her this afternoon.
She just had timely baskets and had the ball in her hand a lot against this pressure, and they finished with 38, but remember they had 24 at the half.
Exactly. Yep. Big key right there for Notre Dame College as they advance 82-78. Coming up next for Notre Dame, they'll play tomorrow at noon against number 2 West Virginia State University, and that'll do it from here inside West Banco Arena. Thanks for joining us here on the Mountain East Digital Network. I'm Jack Withrow for Lynn Ullum. Final score, Notre Dame College gets the victory and advances 82-78. You've been watching live streaming coverage of the Mountain East Conference Basketball Tournament here on the Mountain East Digital Network.